diplomatic avenues for responding to the situation. Extremist groups will continue to exploit the vacuums that are there in Syria to expand their operations, which will include, no question, attacks against Russian interests, perhaps even Russian cities. And Russia will continue to send troops home in body bags. Kirby's words didn't go unnoticed by Moscow, with officials calling such comments inappropriate for a diplomat.
Don't you think that such ventriloquism about body bags, terrorist attacks in Russian cities, and loss of aircraft sounds more like a get-em command rather than a diplomatic comment?
Of course, you can continue to try and convince everyone that they're trying, unsuccessfully, to separate al-Nusra terrorists from the opposition. Once again, I would say that we are fully ready to continue dialogue with our American partners and cooperate in the fight against terrorists in Syria. However, any threats to our servicemen, or even hints of such threats, are absolutely inappropriate in this dialogue.
That's as the US Secretary of State said Russia was responsible for the worsening situation in Syria. The conflict has indeed escalated since the US-Russia brokered ceasefire ended violently 2 weeks ago. Hopes for an extension were dashed when Washington then blamed Moscow for an attack on the UN aid convoy. It's an allegation that Russia rejects. However, even while the deal was still in force, well over 100 violations are attributed to the US-backed opposition. One of the biggest rebel groups, Aral al-Sham, has refused to comply with the agreement at all. Artie's Galicia County, Washington, asked the State Department why it's insisting Moscow was responsible for the failure of the ceasefire.
Looking at the events that followed the ceasefire, how is it fair to say that Russia is solely responsible for the failure of this deal?
Because, and we've said this many, many times, they have influence on our side. I didn't make that up.
Are you saying that you don't have influence with the rebels?
We do, and so do some of our allies and partners as well.
And if the U.S.